I'm Taylor Rambo, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sportslifetalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rock the star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Yeah, let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is season 6, a year that we have coined Savage Season. I mean, it ain't nothing but the biggest, baddest, most savagest players and coaches are coming on this platform as we continue to march forward on this incredible mission in finding everybody in our basketball communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. We staying close to home this time, though. Let's make some noise. Kevin, can we say this is a family affair as we are bringing in 8 years in her coaching journey? She started playing basketball at a young age with her family, but she went on to play at 3 different levels of collegiate basketball, even being a 3-year team captain at one of her ventures at University of Mary Hardin-Baylor. Y'all make some noise for the most tantalizing, most decadent head coach here in the South, Texas. Where y'all at? Richmond Randle's head coach of girls basketball, Coach Taylor Rambo. KT, did you get the Rambo? You got the Rambo joke?
Yeah, I totally got it. I totally got it.
You got the Rambo joke. Coach Taylor, welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Hey, after that intro, I'm good. You got me ready to go hoop for something like.
Hey, we
boosted me.
You still got it? You still got it in the knees, coach? You can lace up right now?
I still hoop.
Okay. We might have to get these young ladies at Richmond Randle to tell us what coach doing. Lion Nation, what it do, fam? Welcome to the show. If this is your first time or your next time, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother. He is the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh, all facts, no cap. The head coach, KT Kel. Woo, man, they got some good genes in that family.
They really good genes.
Boy, it's beautiful. I mean, oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Shout out. Kevin, can we do it now? Can we do the shout out right now to let everybody know why I keep saying it's a family affair? You want to go and do that right now, bro?
Let's not do it just yet.
Oh, man. I can't sit on that for 5 more minutes, man. I can't sit on that for 5 more minutes.
Well, okay, so her sister, who is our little sister, which makes Taylor our sister.
That's right.
On the show before, and she's told her sister she had to come rock with her. So
yeah, that's it.
She was Tori Tucker at the time, and now she's Tori Branch. So.
The viral sensation Tori Tucker. We gonna get all that. We gonna get into all that. All right, Coach Rambo, we gonna have some fun today. We about to pop this thing off. All right, you ready? You ready to do
I'm
this?
Excited. Yeah,
we gonna kick it off. It's time for the moment of truth, where lies and truths all meet in one place, and we're going to figure it out. This is our version of 2 truths and a lie. Super simple game. Before the show, Coach Rambo has picked 3 unique facts about herself. Kevin and I, and you don't know what those facts are, but as a team, that's including you, we're going to all work together and see if we can figure it out. We will get 60 seconds after she gives us those 3 facts. And then we're going to go for broke. All right, Coach Rambo. I got a feeling this one's going to be more difficult than I initially thought. Now that I know we all family in this thing, all right, let's go. Give us your 3 facts.
All right. So I'm training for a half marathon right now. I could play the guitar, and I've never had sushi.
I'm going with number 2. I'm going with number 2, BJ.
She ain't break eye contact at all.
I'm gonna go with number 2. Coach, can you sing at all? Can you sing?
I mean, I don't know. That's for you to figure out. That's what I'm saying.
Dang, she played you close there.
And she played like a guitar, didn't she?
Yeah. But you know what though, Kevin? I'm with you, bro. When does a coach have time to practice a guitar? You watching film, you watching college games, you managing a roster, you a mama, you playing so many different hats. When does a coach have time to play guitar?
Put in perspective, my mom can play the piano and she can sing. So if that gives you any.
Coach, you can't give us additional information to keep trying to mess us up. That's cheap.
All right, so wait a minute though, Kevin. What was number 3 again? Because I forgot. Because I got hung up on that guitar. Give us number 3 again, Coach Rambo.
I've never had sushi.
Ain't no way she ain't never had sushi, B. Jones. There's no way. There's no way. No.
You know what, Kevin?
Unless she's allergic to seafood or something like that. No,
yep. We literally at the 2-second mark. So let's go. Please, if y'all got the answer in the comment, help us out on it. But I'm gonna say she's had sushi before, bro. Yeah, sometimes the answer is just right there in front of us. But we gonna dig into this guitar. She better pull it out. Become Taylor Swift on this thing real quick. All right, Coach. We gonna say number 3. It's from Taylor Rambo to Taylor Swift. All right, we gonna say the answer's number 3. You've had sushi, Coach. Stop playing with us.
The lie is I can't play the guitar.
I said number 2. I thought you said number 3.
No, I said number 2 that she hadn't played the guitar. That's why I asked her if she could sing.
Wait a minute. You said you had sushi or you never had sushi?
I've never had sushi.
Oh yeah, I thought you said she never had sushi before, KT. I thought you said she did have sushi. So we just lost that one. You know what? Put an asterisk.
That's why communication is so important on the court.
You know what? You the head coach. You got to do better at practice, bro.
No, you went wrong.
It's a system.
The play was ran for me, and you was like, "Man, forget that. I'm shooting this thing."
That was part of my game plan. You know, I had to put it together, try to throw you off my.
Yeah, that's why I asked her she can sing, and she tried to give us extra information.
I'm gonna watch the film back. Y'all watch the film back. It was a schematic breakdown. That's all on coaching. All right, Coach Rambo, let's go. Let's tell them your story, and we're going to take them on a crazy road trip. This is all about you. I got a feeling we're going to have some fun on this road trip today. So everybody watching, get that right hand. Come on, Coach Rambo, get that right hand up. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. Let's go. What about that smile she giving us, man? Coach, you acting like you really having a good time. Come on. Don't do us like that.
I always enjoy getting with people. I enjoy it.
Well, we enjoy having
ball and stuff. I enjoy it.
Well, we're going to talk some ball today. So this is what I need. Everybody out there who claim they love women's basketball and you want to see more stories and you want to see the young ladies get more money and more accolades and more eyeballs, this is where it begins, right here on the grassroots. We need you to help us to grow this platform so we can reach more people. And you can do it by doing 4 free things, 4 easy things. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. Number 2, hit that like button. When you hit that like button, it tells the algorithm to just push this thing. It bubbles all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. I need you to share, pass the rock, send this to your friends, your family, your coworkers, your colleagues, your classmates, your community, and tell them how dope Tay Rambo. Yeah, so they can learn more about her as well. And then last but not least, we over 1,000 shows into this thing, and we gonna keep going 1,000 more. We need you to subscribe to the vibe. That's right. Join the SLT tribe as we continue marching on into 2026, 2027, and beyond. We promise y'all, we're going to give y'all 1,000% energy night in and night out. Coach Rambo, are your friends and family, is College Station, are they going to subscribe to this platform? Are they going to show us some love here today?
Listen, I hope so. I hope I get the everybody to show y'all some love.
Bring the city out for us, Coach. Let's go on the count of 3. Smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Kevin, I'm rolling the dice on this. We coming out. Let's go. I feel the love in the air. I feel my phone dinging, blowing up. We got all these new people showing us some love. Coach, we want everybody that just joined the family to let us know so we can recognize them in our own fashion, digitally, online. Coach, what is your favorite emoji? That's what we're going to do. We want them to throw their favorite emoji in the chat right now.
Listen, I'm a heart hands person. I don't know why, but that's the one I always use. I use the heart hands. So go ahead and throw that one in there. Show some love. Show some love.
Show some love. SL. Oh, Kevin. Hey, this is y'all throw the heart hands emoji in the chat. Let us know you out there today rocking with SLT and that y'all following this story with Taylor Rambo. Kevin, what we gonna tell them when they do this, man?
We'll tell them thank you and welcome to the Sportslifetalk family.
Welcome to the family. And when we say that, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. And as your first official act as family, we want you to join in the conversation on social media. Go to Twitter, or now it's known as X, and answer this question that KT is about to give us. Make sure that you are following and you are subscribed to the platform, but make sure you hashtag Yeet Tweet. Kevin, we can put that up on the screen. Yeet Tweet at Sportslifetalk. And be the first one. And I don't know, we may have some swag in there for you. Kevin, what is our Yeet tweeter today, man?
So Coach told you that she coaches at a high school, and our high school is Richmond Randle. Tell us who is the all-time leading scorer in Richmond Randle history. If you know the answer to that, go to X, hashtag Yeet Tweet. The first person to get the answer correct, we'll give you a gift card. We may take you out to eat, or we just send you a hoodie. It's just that simple.
Coach Randall, it's Coach Rambo. Do you know that answer? Do you know who's the leading scorer in Richmond Randle history?
I do, because we just opened in 2021, so we're kind of relatively new.
Well, Kevin, that's good. That's good. We got an easy answer on that one. So we should. Some kid. I hope the leading scorer come on there and say, "Me, it's me."
She might. But
all right. I hope we get that. All right, you ready to have some fun, Coach?
I'm ready. Tag me in, Coach. Put me in.
Okay, let's go. We're going to learn a little bit about you. It's time for the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right, Coach, before you officially become family, even though you're already family, you got to pass the initiation. We're peeling back the layers to meet the coach behind the wins and the whistle. First test, the aux chord. So give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, I had to really think about this one because I don't really have a top 5. I'm all over the place. So, but I definitely, in my top, and this is going to be a little different, Forrest Frank, Luke Combs, Post Malone, Nicki Minaj is in there. I know it's a little throwback. I really don't have a fifth. I listen to all types of music, so it's all over the place. I'm not really sure.
Coach, you better come up with a fifth because we can't continue until you get 5.
All right, my fifth is probably Drake. He's probably got a lot of songs by him too. So,
okay. Kevin, you don't know Frankie Forrest. When we get on the road here next month,
how do you know I don't know Frankie Forrest?
Well, do you know Frank Forrest?
No, I don't. But the fact that you just alluded to me, I'm going to play it off.
Because
listen, if I got to put you on Forrest Frank.
No, that's what I'm saying. Forrest Frank. Yeah, I just got on him, KT. He fire. Yeah, that young man is dope, man. So I'm just telling you, you got to give us some extra points for Forrest Frank. But I'm gonna tell you, Kevin, if it's on me, I got to deduct some points for Post Malone. I'm no longer a Post Malone fan. Kevin, what are you gonna give us for that top 5, bro?
I mean, if you ain't gonna take points off for Nicki Minaj, you can't take it off for Post Malone.
I love Nicki. Well, I love Nicki music.
We love Nicki.
Throwback Nicki. Throwback
Nicki. She going in that Kanye category. She in that Kanye category right now.
All right. Okay. All right, Coach. So I like to rank everyone's top 5. The highest you can get is 24, which we call it the Mamba. The lowest you can get is 8, which is the floor, which you don't have to worry about that. But that's our dedication to late great Kobe Bean Bryant. B. Jones, you said I had to show her some grace, and she's family. You already knew I was going to hook her up. I've been giving out a lot of Mambas. So, Coach, I can't give you a Mamba on this one because I've been giving them out like candy. I'll give her 22. I'll give her 22 for that one, B. Jones. And who was the guy? Frank Forrest?
I'm about to have a good day.
Yeah, that was Forrest Frank.
Yep. I'm telling that boy cold, man. I'm gonna send that to you right now, KT.
Don't send it during the show. I might have my phone on, and then they'll hear it. So just hold up. No, you can send it. It's on vibrate. So, Coach, who is your favorite superhero and why?
Oh, Iron Man. I'm a Marvel person though. Like I've seen every Marvel movie that there is. I don't know. I just think Iron Man has some swag to him. You know, I'm scared of heights, but I'll get on a roller coaster. I'm like, all right, it'd be cool to fly and do all the stuff he does. But I feel like he has swag, so he's definitely my top. And that end scene, if you haven't seen it of Avengers, I'm sorry. But man, he got me with that one. I was like, man, that's a hero. So.
If they ain't seen it,
you ain't watch it by now. That was some years ago.
You are irresponsible. Yeah, nah, Iron Man is a legend.
My wife was watching it the other day and crying. I was like, why do you keep watching it if you know you're going to be up here crying? Just stop.
Listen, hey, that's what a good movie is. It gets you every time. I'm not above it. I love Iron Man.
Yeah, that was dope. All right, so we asked these superhero questions because we see coaches of your caliber as a superhero. We know that Tony Stark has his own theme music, so what would your theme song be?
I was looking that up too because my son though, he listens to Seven Nation Army all the time. He's 3 and that's like his run out song. So I'm gonna say that's mine too because every time we're in the car we gotta play it and he's gonna start singing this, hyping him up. He's gonna spike his football, take off running. Like that's the theme. So I'm gonna go with that one. Seven Nation Army.
Is that the one that's doom 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 doom?
Yep.
Doom,
Yeah.
I love that one too. Jack, is that Jack Black? Is that him?
No, well, I think Jack Black did like a cover of it, but it's by White Stripes or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Jack.
He is in White Stripes.
Yeah, he is in White Stripes.
Oh, I see. Look, y'all teaching me something today.
No, yeah, you know what? Funny story about that. They lied to everybody and told everybody
they're not brother and sister. They were
really husband and wife. Yeah,
there we go. Yeah,
they not. They told everybody they was brother and sister at first, but that's really his wife.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't even know that. Y'all teaching me something.
I just learned that about 4 years ago.
You never knew on Sportslifetalk that you would learn that about the White Stripes.
No, I didn't. I didn't even know Jack Black was in the White Stripes. All I know is every time I'm like, "Hey Siri," you know what I'm saying? Play Seven Nation Army, and that's all I know.
I know that because I worked at a music store for I don't know how long, so that's how I knew that.
That's cool.
It's kind of weird. Why would you say you were brother and sister? And you know what? We're gonna move on.
That's that Renaissance stuff.
Yeah, that's y'all husband and wife. Just say your husband and wife. All right, Coach. So, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Hey, adapt or die. Like, and I know that, and not literally, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like if you don't adjust with the game, then at some point, like you see, like you're not as successful. And I think it's the same with life. You got to adjust to life because you don't know what it's going to throw at you. I mean, the game is different. You know, life is different. It changes. So I think it's just that mentality of like adapt or die. Because at the end of the day, you know, we can't ever predict what's coming next. So I just try to have that mindset of like, all right, I got to find a solution, you know. And the other side of it too is like, you hear people complain, and this bothers me from coaches, but you hear coaches complain about the problem all the time, the problem. And I'm like, all right, well, it's our job to find the solution. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's the same about life. Like you can sit there and complain about all the problems you have, but I think it's up to us to kind of take control over the situation and be like, all right, what solutions are available for me to adjust and adapt? So that's kind of how I see it, adapt or die.
All right, Coach, we're going to take it back for a second. Do you think Taylor, the hooper, could play for Coach Rambo, the coach?
Oh, yeah. I think the coaches I had, you know, they pushed me, and I push my kids. I'm hard on them, you know what I'm saying? But I also, you know, my coaches, I think, had a good relationship with me to a certain extent, but I'm extremely relationship focused, you know, with my kids too. So I think I could have played for myself, but I'm definitely hard on them too. You know, I got to push them. So, but I appreciate that. You know, I had some hard coaches. My mom was my coach at one point. Had coaches grab my jersey, scream in my face, you know, but in my mind, I was like, all right, cool. Like, you mad? You telling me what I can't do. Now I'm going to show you what I can, you know? So I think I could have played for myself for sure.
So, Coach, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you, the journey, the grind, the wins, the losses, all of it. There's just one problem. We're missing an elite actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Zoe Saldana. I think that's how you say her name.
That's what mine was going to be. That's what, oh my goodness.
That's
She
who
got one
I'm
more,
saying
Kevin.
it is.
I was either going to say Kalani or Zoe.
Mine, I actually had Sierra, even though I know Sierra's a little older.
Ooh.
I had Sierra.
No, it don't matter. She did the New Year's Eve thing.
Hey, them knees still work for Sierra. That's what you're trying to say, B.
She
Jones?
still got that athleticism. She can still swivel.
All right, so, Coach, before I move on to the last question, who would play your sisters?
Ooh. I don't know. Like for
I know I put you on the spot, but who would play your sister?
I got the answer, KT.
Who you
We
got?
get the twins, Hallie and Chloe Bailey. They twins.
They're not twins, but I got what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying. They close. Yeah. They close enough. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Cause then I have my little half sister too. So she I don't know. We're a different mix. We're gonna have to figure that one out because I don't even know.
We'll get in a group chat and we'll come together later on. Let's see what we're gonna have to do for that. All right, Coach. So this is the most important question that I asked during the initiation. B and I would love to travel, and when we travel, we got to eat. So we come down there to catch a game. What's that one food spot we going to, and what's your go-to meal there?
Let me put you on Waffle Bus. I don't know if you've had it. You got to look it up. There's they actually have like a brick and mortar, but it started as a food truck. Anything on the menu, I'm telling you now, it will change your life. Like you got to go to Waffle Bus. It's a staple for my family.
And this is in College Station?
It's in the H. No, I'm in Houston. So
okay.
Yeah.
Don't threaten us with a good time.
Because we will be down there.
I think it's April the 17th and through the 19th. I think we will be in Houston. So is this a date? Or are we committing to the bus? Because I want to get on. I'll get my bus pass right now.
Hit me up. I'm telling you, Waffle Bus, it will change your life. I'm telling you. Hit me up when you're here. I'll meet y'all there. Y'all gotta have it.
Now, are we doing breakfast or are we doing dinner there? Like, give me kind of the vibrations of what we doing out here.
Now you gotta go lunch or dinner. I say it's a good lunch spot though, because like you get all these options, and it'll hold you over till dinner. But they got, their milkshakes hit. Anything you get on the menu, they have this mac and cheese. I can't even explain it.
Oh my goodness! All right, so
let me ask this before we move on. How deep in Houston is it? Because that Houston traffic is absolutely ridiculous. I just did that like 2 weeks ago.
They say Houston is an hour away from Houston because it don't matter where you go. Like my daughter all the time, Mama, are we out of town yet? And I'm like, hey, no, we're still in town. She's like, we've been in the car for an hour. I'm like, I know, but it's I don't know, it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's like 45 minutes from my house, but it's worth it.
I need a representative. Kevin, can we get Waffle Bus tagged in this thing? I need a representative for them.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. But B. Jones,
arrangements.
Traffic in Houston and Atlanta, y'all should just burn the highways, the bridges. This is terrible.
Coach, you got to see that's what I got to deal with on the road with this dude. That's what he do. He complain about the traffic and all these different spots.
It is bad though, but they just keep expanding the highways, and then it creates more traffic because it's more traffic cones everywhere.
And then people just pull over in front of you. You know what? Let me get off my soapbox
now you gotta have some thug in you to drive in Houston. I learned that when I went. You gotta have some thug in.
You gotta be listening to that Forrest Frank. You got.
Yeah, you do for real.
In order to make it, stay grounded.
All right, so today isn't just about the sideline or the playbook. It's about getting to know Coach beyond the whistle, the personality, the perspective, and the passion that fuels the leader guiding this program. Because behind every great team, there's a coach with a vision, a voice, and a story worth hearing. And we're not done. We're going to keep going on. So, SLT Nation, we need to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and the best place to eat in the city. To everyone's watching, this is what it's really about. Getting to know the people that's shaping the future of the game. And trust us, Coach is not just chasing the future, she's leading it. So, B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, man.
Welcome to the show, Coach Rambo. We so happy to have you on this joint. Just knowing your family, being friends with your sister, and getting that opportunity to talk to your mom all the time. I know that you're just good people. Just from that, what do you call it? That through osmosis, just through general contact. So I can't wait to hear this story. So let's take it back. You come from a family of hoopers and coaches, and you're married a coach, and your daddy a coach. I mean, it's just like sports is just oozing and running all through your blood and through your body, and you're surrounded. Tell us a little bit about your sports journey. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
My dad put me on basketball when I was 5. And of course, I don't really remember the early memories of that. All I know is at one point, my mom put me in soccer and gymnastics and all these other things. And I was like, hey, nah, this ain't for me. Like, I know what I want to do. I want to hoop. So I started in like upward and all that. And they kicked me out of upward because I was scoring too many points. I'm not playing. I didn't know you could get kicked out of. That's the first time I ever got kicked out of church. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of upward. But I grew up on basketball. You know, like you said, my dad actually has been a head coach for basketball for years, and then the last few years he stepped out of it because my sister and I coach, and then my little sister, she started playing sports, and he's also football. He's at Carthage. He's got so many state rings between him, and my husband has a state ring now. He's been to state the last 2 years, as a defensive coordinator. My stepmom's a coach. My mom's a coach, so it's in the blood. So, but yeah, I grew up playing basketball. I've been playing my whole life, coached it. At first, I didn't even want to coach basketball. I did not want to be a coach. And, I guess it was just kind of my calling. I even got out of coaching for 3 years. And then got back into it. So I've tried to run from it. I've tried to say I didn't want to do it, and it's just I'm back in it, and I know I'm exactly where I need to be. So, but yeah, I love the game of basketball. I watch it. The problem is I can't watch it without taking notes. Like, I'm watching college basketball and I'm writing stuff down, like, and I'm viewing it like I'm scouting almost. And I'm like, all right, I can't even enjoy it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I enjoy it, but it's almost like I can't watch it without, like, writing it down. That's how much I love the game of basketball and how much I know it's changed my life. So,
well, I tell you what, we're going to get into that coaching, but I got to take you back to the Hooper, because I'm looking at some of these accolades. Slosky's recognized you 17 times as a player of the game. You were American Southwest Conference first team, newcomer of the year, 2-time American Southwest Conference player of the week. I could go on D3, all regional team. You was the Mary Hardin-Baylor offensive player of the year. You were a dog. I mean, you talk about getting kicked out of upward, then you just went straight into coaching. No, we gotta talk about what was happening in high school. Was you cold in high school when they finally let you play against some good competition?
Yeah, so I was all state twice in high school, all region 3 times. I went to 3 high schools, but I started all 4 years. Played varsity all 4 years. Leading scorer, rebounder on my teams. I have a hard time hyping myself up though, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie about that, but yeah, I mean, I hooped for real. I was the kid that my mom didn't have to worry about if I was at somebody's like party. It was like I'm somewhere hooping outside. She's calling me, hey, don't you sit here and get hurt while you're out there playing pickup on concrete and all that. You know what I mean? But that's what I did. I just hooped.
You were Juju before, you know what I'm talking about? Beauty and basketball. So, what made you? All right, so I don't even want to really get into that story, but I think y'all need to slide that deal, because she got a really good story about how you ended up at Mary Hardin-Baylor. But you took that chance. You go from JUCO to Mary Hardin-Baylor. You doing your thing at MHB. Like, did you know you were going to have that kind of success on the college level, though? We know you were doing your thing in high school, but did you know when you got the Mary Hardin-Baylor, you were going to, this laundry list of accolades, did you know you were going to do all that?
I mean, I don't know, because but people don't have to be hard on me because I'm hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? And so it's almost like I underestimate myself sometimes to make sure that I'm like, never like, hey, you made it, but I signed a full scholarship at Louisiana Lafayette, and then I transferred and dropped down to JUCO Kilgore, and then I went to Mary Hardin-Baylor. And when I got there, I don't think I walked in with some swag a little bit, like, hey, I do this for real, but at the same time I kind of tried to be really humble about it, and like, you haven't made it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be a dog, and I just tried to work for that. I don't think that I expected to have the amount of accolades that I did. Like, I scored over 1,000 points in 3 years because I wasn't there, my full term. So, full college career. But I mean, I'm grateful, blessed. I don't think I knew I was going to have the success I had, but I knew I wasn't really searching for, like, I never was like, oh, I want to be the leading scorer and leading rebounder. I was like, I just want to do everything I can to be the best I can possibly be, because I don't want to walk away from this, having regrets or feeling like I didn't do everything I could to contribute. You know what I'm saying? And it just, at the end of it, I was blessed.
You were afforded backstage? You told us you had that opportunity to move again on the coaching circuit. You decided not to because you got kids and you didn't want them to move too much. And you personally, when Kevin asked you what have you taught you, you said adapt and adjust. I didn't really understand the importance of that, but the more and more I dig into this thing, you moved high schools 3 times, you moved colleges 3 times. Like your whole life has been written is the playbook on how to adapt and adjust. What did you learn through all of that? I know adapt and adjust, but how were you able to mentally go through that grind and keep meeting new people? And how did you develop this strong skill to adapt and adjusting? And then lastly, how do you use that in the game right now to help these young ladies who are under you?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it was easy. Like, you get to a point when you move so much and you're like, man, I'm tired of just restarting over. You know what I mean? But I think that's kind of where the game of basketball is a gift. Like, it truly was a gift to me because it was something I was able to hold on to and work toward. And then you just gain friendships and stuff from your teammates and people you're with all of the time who have the same goal, and the same type of grind. I'm lucky enough that I played on a lot of teams where it was people who played for real, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just somebody who was like, oh, I feel like playing basketball. It was like hoopers. So, and I was able to adjust through that and just hold on to like just working hard, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I couldn't control necessarily, what life threw at me. I couldn't control where I was going to end up. Not in high school and middle school. That's up to my parents. But for me, it was like, all right, well, I do have a constant, and that was basketball. And I think that's kind of what I try to take to my girls too, because especially with what kids are dealing with these days, like you hear all the time about like just the mental toughness that I'm trying to build in kids. My girls, we do gut checks every week and they hate them. But I think now they're kind of like, all right, like it's kind of put some dog in us, you know what I'm saying? Just building mental toughness and just trying to work through fight through adversity and have control over the controllables, what you can control, and adjust in that way. So that's what it taught me, and that's what I'm trying to instill in my kids.
Well, you're doing a phenomenal job. And how many coaching stops have you had to make? Because the coaching is a grind. You kind of work yourself up. You were first year head coach, but how many stops did you have before you got to this point?
Man, when I first graduated college, I was a graduate assistant, a middle school teacher and coach, and then I was also kind of helping with the high school level all at the same time. So I was at Mary Hardin-Baylor as the grad assistant, and then I was at a private school that same year. The only way I did it was coffee, prayer, and I didn't sleep. That's all I didn't sleep. I was like,
coffee
I was
and
probably
prayer.
mentally unstable for real because I did not sleep. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I went to actually University of North Texas, and I was a strength and conditioning intern there for a little bit under Coach Soroka. Got to work with a bunch of different, sports while I was there. Then I went to North Crowley. After that, I took off a few years. And then I went to Jordan High School. Now I'm at Randle. This is my second year at Randle. So I've had a few stops.
Second year, but first year head coach. And congratulations on that. When you got the call to become head coach, what was that moment like? And your husband is a defensive coordinator on the other side of the sport, on the other side of the school. So what was that conversation like, and how excited were you guys to get that promotion?
Man, I got the call while I was working at basketball camp, and, I didn't hesitate. Randle is probably one of the best places I've ever worked. From the family and the surroundings that we have. Like, we have so many people that support us. It really is a family community. I can't hype it up enough. And we're all under Coach Brian Randle. And he's authentic in who he is. Like, he's going to take care of people. He's people over policy. You know what I'm saying? He's family oriented. So I didn't hesitate. And my girls, like, I had already had the privilege of being with them for a year. And I was like, oh, no doubt. Like, they're my kids. Like, that's how I feel about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I just need to get a bigger house so they can, come over here. I could feed them and all that. But, I didn't hesitate. I was excited. I was honored. How many people get to say they work, on the same campus as their husband? They work under a school. Like, all of our sports went to playoffs last year. We didn't have a single sport who didn't go to playoffs last year. It's the same this year. We're trending that same direction. Every sport has made it to playoffs or beyond so far this year. So, our football team's been to state 2 years in a row. The girls basketball team the year before I got there went to state and had only been open a few years. And we're still trending that way. So, I mean, I'm honored to be where I'm at, and I was excited.
What class is Randall?
We're 5A, but now we're with the new alignment. We're the biggest school in our district, so we'll go 5A big school next year for sure.
Ooh.
And we're trending towards 6A. They have a neighborhood they're building right by us. I mean, when I say it's a big neighborhood coming up, we'll be 6A the next alignment. I don't doubt it.
Kevin, should we move the show to Houston? They got a new neighborhood popping up, bro. They got some spots, man.
Yeah.
No,
Come to the
no,
H.
the traffic, B. Jones. I'm not moving to Houston. I'm telling you.
We're on the outskirts. You still get a little bit of everything, but you don't have to drive in the Houston traffic.
I'm sorry.
Coach, you the head coach now of this Lion women's basketball program, Lions girls basketball program. What's the identity of this team? What's the culture? I ain't never had the opportunity to see y'all do some hooping, so now I'm super excited about getting out there in the upcoming season. But tell us a little bit more about this team and what the culture, what do you guys look like on that basketball court?
Yeah, so our values, our program values are community, unity, and culture. Just developing a place where kids want to be a part and play, playing together, you know what I'm saying? Then involving our community, we're big on that. We do a lot of community service stuff too, because we're like, hey, we can't do this without each other and the people around us. But our Lady Lion DNA is something that I kind of brought in when I first started too, and it was, all out, all in, all the time. Like I can coach mistakes, but effort is something I'm not willing to coach. And my girls, when I first took over the program, like I was like, man, how do I get us to where we just play like we got that dog in us? And we started, like I mentioned earlier, we started doing gut checks, and man, my kids, they play so hard. And I think it's hard for people, especially like refs and stuff who play against us or who ref our games and people who play against us, because my kids, I'm like, hey, there's not a loose ball that you don't go after. Like that's kind of who we have become, and I love seeing it in us. I think when we started doing that, we were successful this year. And so, but that's the motto we go by, like all out, all in, all the time, and be a good teammate. You take care of each other. We're a family. You know what I'm saying? Like you hold it down for one another. So we really just try to incorporate that in everything that we do, and I think it's helped us out this year. So, I mean, I'm extremely proud of my kids and kind of what we accomplished this year. So yeah, we're moving in the right direction for sure.
I hate it when you coaches come on here with all these smiles and lies. Y'all are the masters of sorcery, because you doing all that smiling, but you can't coach in Houston without having a little of that. You can't have that DMX got to come out.
Listen, that's where you bring them in close. So
I know. Yeah, tell us your coaching style, because we know your mama a dog too, and I seen Tori dig offensive play. I've seen it all when it comes to this man. No, she got hot. Maybe we just saw a contested battle. Maybe we just
remember B. Jones. Tori said that her mother had gotten softer.
Yeah. But that soft still left somebody draws toe up. So I got to ask you, what kind of coach is Coach Rambo? Are you getting loose on that sideline? Or are you more like just give them that look and they know like, oh man?
Listen, not in the game as much. In practice, like I'm ripping into them, and I know when I can and can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to push them, hard. There are times in huddles, like if you see me and they all get in close and I'm like, hey, get in where you can hear me. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them a little something, but a lot of times, I used to be in my earlier on in my career, like on the side, like super animated and kind of getting after them. But now I tell my kids, because especially the way my kids are, like we got some dog in us. And I love that about my kids, because I'm like, hey, I'm not going to take that out of them. You know what I'm saying? I want them to play like that. But that comes with like the territory of when you have those like games that are close, or the refs, people, the stands are mad at them and all that. My kids have asked me before this year, like, hey, why don't you match energy? And I'm like, I got to be the opposite of the moment for them, because I want them to know, like, hey, at the end of the day, we're going to have control. We got to have control over what we can control. And so instead of me, the more time I'm wasting, screaming at the refs and all that, the more time I'm wasting not coaching my kids. So I've tried to adjust in that way. But, I don't know that people will ever see me fully getting after them. I have, a little bit, but some of that I just try to, I coach them hard in practice so that when we get into games, hopefully they can kind of, if I haven't coached it at that point, that's on me, in the game. So I've tried to adjust my mindset with that. But, they get a little bit of everything. Sometimes my kids might think I'm, I got something going on mentally. I don't know, because I'll switch up on them quick in practice. They like, God dang, what happened? You know what I'm saying? But, I adjust. My coaching style is a little bit different than my mom's and my sister's. But
well, Kevin is super messy. And so I was told to ask this question. Now that y'all going to 6A, potentially, is there an opportunity? Look, she looked down, Kevin.
I already know it's coming.
She know what's coming. She know. Is there an opportunity that we could see a North Crowley versus a Richmond Randle in preseason?
Listen, you trying to put us in family counseling is what you're trying to do right now. And I don't know if I want those problems. Nah, we might, I tell my kids don't run from the smoke. Now, North Crowley, they're good. I'm not even
good.
They're good. They bring some heat, you know what I'm saying? But I believe in my kids, but at the same time, like, we don't have the same depth that they do. So I'm gonna say not right now. But when we get maybe in a few years, make note of it. We'll see.
We're gonna get off of your basketball team here for a minute. We're gonna go to the family side of this thing. Like you're a big supporter of your husband. What kind of coaching do you do for him? Do you be when he on the drive home and be like, "Yo, I don't know why you had the safety that far back." Like, do you be talking trash to your husband when Randall be out there playing?
You know what?
At the house?
I love football, like, and I'm asking him questions. Like when we're watching football, I'm like, hey, like, tell me about this. I'm really trying to learn it, almost like I'm a coach it or something. But no, I really don't get into him because he's kind of the same way. But we do talk about it. Like we're gonna talk about my games. We're gonna talk about his games after. I'm gonna be like, he'll say, hey, did you see this? What did you see? And vice versa. But I love talking sports. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know on the football side of things, I know how much time and effort he puts into it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna question that, but I do want to know and learn about the game. But I try to support him. Like I'm a ride for him. You ain't never got to worry about that. Like that's why I can't sit in the stand sometimes because my mouth, it's not as bad as stories. But when it comes to my people, like in a heartbeat, you're gonna have me popping off. So I'm like, what? I gotta keep my job. Let me hush my mouth. Let
that Rambo around, come on, huh? That Rambo, you empty in the clip out there. I hear you. Yeah, you mentioned backstage. You said you got to turn. You can't even watch basketball games sometimes if you want to rest and relax. So what are you doing if you just trying to recuperate and get a reprieve away from everything? What are you doing for fun? Is it just becoming a mom or a wife? What do you do, Miss Rambo?
I work out.
Miss Rambo.
Yeah, no, I work out. You know what I'm saying? We actually work out together. I said I was training for a half marathon. That is true. I'm training for that. But that's kind of my getaway. But I love sports so much that I have fun when I'm watching it, but it is hard for me not to watch it from a scouting standpoint. But that's really what we do. We watch sports, we play sports, we work out, and then that's really it. So it sounds boring, but between my kids and their ages, they're 7, 5, and 3. Boy, they keep me on my toes. You know what I'm saying? So at that, it's a workout running after them. So
half marathon. That's 12 miles. What is
13.1.
Jesus. How far you can go now? Where you at right now?
The furthest I've ever run without stopping is 5 miles, but I've never run past that. But that's why I'm training for it now. Yeah. So I have 6 months. I run it in August. So, but my goal is not to necessarily win it. Although the competitor in me, my goal is to just run and not stop for 13.1 miles. I think I can do it. So, yeah. My sister said I was crazy. Impressive.
Well,
your sister's right. You are crazy doing the marathon, but hey,
I've never done it. I was like, hey, I want the challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it.
I'm supporting this all out. I kind of want to go live that day. If we just have a camera on you running the whole time.
Hey, I'm gonna go get Waffle Bus after. I'm telling you that.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. I run 13.1.
I mean,
extra syrups. I want all the syrups on this waffle, and I want some mac and cheese. All right, let's go. Welcome to the championship round. This is a part of the show with KT and I. We're going to have some fun, Coach. We are super sneakerheads, so we're going to give you a sneak peek at our collection of sneakers as we know that you look good, you feel good, you play good. Now, here are the rules. Before the show, Kevin and I both selected the sneaker that we think that you would like, something that would represent you, okay, Coach Rambo?
Okay.
On the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker, and we're going to show you our heat. Whichever one you like best, that host will win this episode's game of championship rounds. Okay, Coach?
Okay.
All right, you ready to do this? All right, Kevin, you got your heat?
I'm ready.
All right, are you ready, Coach?
All right, I'm ready. All right.
All right, let's go. You got to say, hold that sneaker in 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh, I think I gotta go with KT's.
They're not the school colors, Coach. I don't know what's going on.
They're not the school clothes, but you know they're a Nike school.
That's why it's because it's Nike. I'm Nike all
They're
day.
a Nike school, B.
Well, I switched out, and I didn't want to take too long and grab something else out. So once I switched over,
I won again. Thank you, sir. You know what?
I got all Nikes. All Nikes.
Yeah.
I got a few New Balance, but Nike's my go-to.
I want y'all to know that Kevin is inviting these guests on the show. So that's where this is coming from. I already figured it out. It's all good, Kevin. I hope you're paying good money. I hope you're paying good money. I hope you're paying. Yeah.
Wobble bus on B since he lost.
Well, actually, B not paying nothing since you won, champ. See, you misspoke on that one.
No, I tried to switch it up because if I won, I should pay.
Yeah, Wobble Bus on KT.
All right, got like 3 kids though, B Jones. We got to go half.
We'll talk about it later, man. Coach Rambo, the title of the show is You Got Next. As much as we love to talk about the past, we're here to talk about the future and this impact and this legacy that you are going to leave on this game. We all following you at Tay_Rambo, and intriguing minds want to know what's up next for you, Coach.
You know, I'm all about having goals, but I've thought about trying to go back to the college level. But with the age of my kids, I don't know if that's it for me right now. I'm just trying to be where my feet are, and just invest in the kids that I'm with right now and in the high school level. I want these kids, I want to teach them what the game can do for you. What I'm saying? Develop them as young ladies, build confidence in them and help them get to the next level and just use my experiences for that. So I'm trying to be where my feet are right now. I don't know what's next, in terms of whatever God's got for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step into it, but yeah, for now, I'm a Richmond Randle Lady Lion. You know what I'm saying? So just keep investing in that until whatever's next.
All right, Coach, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a shout out my husband, my kids, my players. You know what I'm saying? I think they all help me be better, become better every day. They motivate me to be that. So shout out to them. Shout out to, all my coaches, the coaching community. You know what I'm saying? I think what we do is hard, and people who actually volunteer and do this for real. And you know what I'm saying? Really investing in kids, you can't. You got to give credit to where credit's due. So shout out to all my coaches.
All right, so this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I can call my mom out, huh?
Yeah, go ahead and call your mom out.
She ain't been on the show yet.
I'm calling out Lori Shedd, calling my mom out. It's time for her to step up, and she's got next. That's who I'm calling out.
And I'm going to promote the North Crowley Richmond Randle matchup. Coach Shedd.
Oh, he said, I'm going to promote it. He said that I said it early.
Kevin came up with the idea. I'm going to promote it.
Listen, since KT's paying for Waffle Buzz, you paying for that family counseling. I told you coming after.
I'm gonna be. I ain't got to pay for it. I'm gonna be the mediator. I'm gonna be in there listening to both sides and continuing that mess and getting the rematch program. All right, Coach. Coach Shad, you already know what time it is. You family. We got to get you on this joint. We got to finally make it happen. We've actually been flirting with this one for a minute, so we got to get it. We got to get it happening this season, Savage season. So, Coach, we're gonna be hitting you up pretty soon. Get your top 5 ready and find us somewhere to eat. So we're gonna make it happen. You are officially on the clock. Coach Taylor Rambo, you got next. You are the truth, little sis. Love your energy, love your vibe. I love your tenacity. What you're doing for the game is absolutely phenomenal. You're a bright mind with the bright future. So keep going and keep smiling, keep shining, keep grinding, because you are a legend, an icon. Coach, you are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me. It's an honor being on here.
Hey, I'm hyped, Kevin. I hate it when we finish recording for the day, man. This is our last show of the day. I'm ready. Somebody get back on this day. Let's go. We'll get one more going on this day. Nah, Coach, you the truth. Thank you for the whole Rambo family. Shout out to all y'all, Share family.
I just want to ask you before I forget. Coach, is there anybody in your husband's family that has the first name John?
Actually, his grandpa is John Rambo.
John Rambo.
Nah, I'm lying. I'm trolling. It's not.
Okay. You know, John. That's his name. That was Sylvester Stallone's name. It was John Rambo. Kevin, you crazy, man. Hey, thank you so much, Coach. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. We appreciate y'all so much. Like this, it's on you now. I need your help. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Stick around. We got some more heat coming your way here in season 6. Oh my God, I'm talking about the lineup. It's crazy. You will not be disappointed. We in this summer gonna pick up a lot of steam too. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share the show. Let's tell everybody how the Lady Lions are coming for the state next year. So make sure y'all help us spread the word on that. Go to Twitter and I yeet tweet. Who is the most prolific scorer, Kevin? Give us that yeet tweeting in.
Yes, the leading scorer in Richmond Randle history.
Leading scorer, Richmond Randle. We would love for her to come out and let us know so we can get y'all some swag on that. Hashtag Yeet Tweet, YEETTWEET. And make sure you follow and subscribing and liking and all that good stuff and tag us in so we can show you some love. All right. If you want to be on the show with all our Houston ladies, look, we up here in DFW. We ain't too far. So we would love to have you on the show. Go to our website, sltugotnext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us who you are, why you feel like you got next, and Kevin will be notified so we can set you up on an audition to be on the show. And last but not least, download the podcast. Hear the smooth, sultry sounds of the mouth of the South B. Jones and the head coach KT as we interview more spectacular women and players in the basketball community. We got over 1,000, and I promise you something enough for everybody. Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you download your podcast. Kevin, congratulations on buying another victory, and we appreciate you again, Coach. Let's get out of here, KT.
Coach,
appreciate y'all.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back. Thank y'all again.
Hey, Coach, it's a good day. Better yet, it's great. All my blessings came but did it come in late? Yeah, hey, that boy be gone. Sportslife Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last, but tough people do, so keep dreaming big. You never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeah.
I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest hut in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just
comes next. Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking sports life, talking this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sports life, talking this.